Welcome back. Today's react. We're looking at the dark side of social media. I don't know. I have nothing to say. I don't really know what the dark side of social media is. What, Twitter? I'd say Twitter's the dark side of social media. That junk is just straight fake. Everybody on there is fake. Straight rage baiters trying to make money off of impressions. That's it. Nothing anybody says on there is 100% real. Okay, maybe some of it is real, but highly exaggerated for sure. 100%. But you already know what to do. Subscribe right there. I got a Twitch right here. Follow that. Join in here because there is nobody in here.
The other day I woke up to two things. One, someone calling my work phone at 7 o'clock in the morning. Two, well-known TikToker Heston James potentially facing 9 years in prison for yelling in stores.
What? Isn't that video with the backup yellers and all that?
9 years.
There's no way, bro. 9 years?
Like, what the f?
That is insane.
A creation that had started off as an innocent form of staying connected with the ones you love the most. You know, when life gets—
Bro, that's not even what it is anymore. Like, I remember Instagram, the people the people in your life that you know, you could follow them and you would see it on your feed. Bro, I don't see anybody that I know in real— Bro, I only mostly follow the people I know in real life. I don't see their posts. I only see random reels pop up. I don't see anything anybody else posts unless they're just not posting.
It's in the way and you're not able to see each other on a consistent basis. However, time has passed, in which social media has now normalized us doing things that make absolutely no
What even is this, bro?
sense at all. The year is 2025, in which it's become normalized to do the most dumbass shit at an attempt to get views. Don't get it twisted. This is a great way to gain attention and grow quickly. As the old saying goes, all publicity is good publicity. However, it seems as if niggas forgot that eventually there will always be consequences for your actions. Pranks have drastically evolved over time. Just look at the platform we're on today. If you were to go back in time half or even a full decade ago, you can literally see the shift in kind of content people were actually making. The problem with pranks is that there's two kinds. One, the ones that are harmless and everyone can actually tell it's a damn prank. Two, the ones that straight up commit whole ass crimes, then slap the word prank after it.
Yeah, like the one that he just showed like a second ago. The man told the lady or the old people, yo, doing pranks on old people is crazy, bro. That's actually just so like low bar, bro. Like low brow, low bar, whatever. Stupid is what I would say. It is. It looks like he told them that he gave them something and they want it. It's for free. They tried to walk out the store with it, and then the alarms went off.
Things like playing inappropriate—
Like, why would you do that, bro?
Put songs in a—
like, they're like recording yourself doing that. Yes, you're gonna get the views, 100%. But all that is negative. Nobody's watching that and be like, yo, that's awesome. That's awesome. Well, maybe some people are. Some people are weird.
library, or even singing embarrassing ones in public, all the way down to a fake robbery. What? The thing is, they've all slapped the word prank.
I've seen those actually. The man runs up acting like he's gonna rob them, but he's actually giving them money.
At the end,
so stupid,
only difference is some of them were conceived to be a prank, whereas some of them resulted in tragedy. Like these niggas right here, deadass tried performing a fake robbery prank, and it resulted in the other guy actually upping the pole and firing at them.
Where was this done at, bro? If it was, what did it say? If this was Texas. What did I say? Nashville?
Resulted in the other guy actually—
I feel like I wouldn't even test anybody in Nashville.
Actually upping the pole.
That sounds like a state where everybody got guns.
And firing at them. However,
where is Nashville? Nashville? That's not a state. Wait, was that Tennessee? Tennessee? I think that's where Nashville is. Nashville. Yeah, it's Tennessee. Yeah.
All of these are simply just labeled as
I'm not
pranks
trying to
or fucking felonies disguised as them at least. We now live in an era where people couldn't give a flying f about labeling shit as a prank or not. Niggas heard the term all publicity is good publicity and legit started doing the craziest—
straight negativity, bro. If you're making your brand on negativity, bro, there's a limit to how much you can—
things possible, all for the sake of views. All of a sudden you're watching people drive their car into a damn building. Excuse me? Like, not only did this guy right here drive his car into a damn wall, show his entire face on camera, decide to post it online—
Nah, I wouldn't even consider that a prank. This is just a guy crashing out and posting it on the internet. He did not care about the consequences. He knew what the consequences were. He fully put his face in there and uploaded it. He just wanted his crash out to be recorded. That's it. He didn't care about really making money off of it. He just wanted to do that. He would have done it anyways, to be honest, to what it seems like.
For the entire world to see, but he supposedly ended up faking the entire thing, as people
What? It's fake?
People started to find holes in his story.
Ah, dang. Yo, I remember watching that a long time ago. I believe that. That's crazy. I never looked
All
deeper into
for the
it.
sake of views.
So you get in the car and kind of like line it.
Oh, he's not even like in jail or anything? Yeah, okay. I saw the hey man. I saw that as a passing through. You know what I'm saying? It was a TikTok. I was watching for 30 seconds, swipe off. You know what I'm saying? I didn't look any deeper into it, okay? You can't really blame me for you know what I'm saying?
Up
Yeah.
so that it's facing.
You see, if I saw this interview, I would immediately know that was fake, obviously. Because if he actually drove his car into the McDonald's, he's not going to be sitting on a, what do you even call it, Adam 22's podcast? He wouldn't be on there. It's not possible.
The front of the building.
Yes.
And then you take a rock and put it on the gas pedal or a brick.
Yes.
Where'd you get the brick?
There's cinder blocks everywhere.
Where does it matter?
And low. I set everything up, you know. He did the remote starter. And then it just fucking gas into
Bro, when you start your car, don't you got to press the brake, though? Like, it's not going to just shift into drive when you remote start it.
building
Like,
like
what?
a Tom and Jerry thing. It was funny to watch.
For the record, any person out there who has a remote starter in their car understands that you can't actually drive the car once you start it remotely. Like, you have to put the fob in the car and actually press the start button, or even put the key in ignition before you can just take off. So putting a brick on the gas and starting it remotely wouldn't actually cause the car to drive off, but that's a whole different conversation right there. But regardless of whether or not he lied, it doesn't change this.
Now, if I saw that, I wouldn't have believed that. But, you know, with TikTok, it's like, and you forget about it.
Simple fact that this entire thing is for views. Like, everything from driving his car into a wall all the way to cutting off his
And he's in the car, too. So what is he talking about?
ankle monitor and doing the dash was all simply just for views, or clout, if you will. Social media rewards shock value, in which niggas are rewarded for doing more and more crazy shit.
But if that's the case, I don't think that's that bad. Like, I mean, obviously he's fake. Everybody knows that it's fake now, of course. But that's the content. That's it. I don't know why I pressed that again. There was no point in doing that. But that was the content. All because it's fake doesn't really change anything. Like, yeah, him going on the podcast and trying to make people believe it, I think that's just stupid. But if the whole point of the video was to just act like he drove into the McDonald's and he wasn't trying to actually make people believe it, like it was just him playing, you know, I mean, a character or role or whatever. There's plenty of skits of people doing stupid junk that is not real. If it was just like one of those, whatever. That's not that deep. But if he's actually trying to make people believe it, I see a problem with that.
Ever realize how nowadays it's become so normalized to just casually scroll past the craziest shit you've ever seen in your life? Like, that ass, we've all become desensitized.
Yeah, like Twitter. Oh, this little Tate junk is insane, bro. It's crazy, but I guess you could have seen that junk coming. Like,
Nice to see craziness on the internet. You'll be
like a
scrolling on
million, bro. Are people really that down bad, bro? I feel like the internet is. Yo, the
your
world is
timeline in which you
garbage,
come
bro.
across someone claiming to use prop money in their day-to-day life. You think to yourself, what the damn?
Yo, some people are just so stupid, bro.
That's
There's
crazy.
no way.
And then proceed with your day as if nothing happened at all. Fast forward to a couple days ago. Well-known TikToker Heston James is potentially facing up to 9 years in prison over yelling in a damn store. Now, although there's people who
Yeah,
have
that is the guy. Okay, yeah, that's what I was saying. With the
done a
backup
lot
yellows
worse
and
and got in
everything.
less time.
9 years is crazy, though. They're probably just using him as an example, though. That's crazy.
As they're clearly trying to make an example of him as he does on the platform. Don't let that distract you from the fact that he's only in this situation as a result of trying to go viral on social media.
Bro, like, they continued with that yelling in the store trend for like 3 months. Bro, you gotta let that junk go after like at least a month. After a month, everybody knows it's a trend. You probably won't go to jail for it because it was a trend. They're not gonna really do anything to you. But if you prolong that junk, like you try to milk it, they're gonna get you out of there, bro.
Which he was. Now you're in your
You're
jail
causing
cell
too
and
much
your
havoc.
cellmate's talking about some, yo, bro, what'd you get locked up for, bro? Damn, bro, I'm in here for doing pranks, bro. I was yelling in grocery stores and shit like that, bro. Damn, bro, that's crazy. But what about you, dog? Oh, bro, I'm in here for 4 counts of aggravated assault, 2 charges of battery, possession of a firearm, third degree. What the Whether or not you agree with this potential sentence being 9 years,
Bro. Wait. Oh, 9 years and 8 months, bro. Call that just 10 years. That's crazy, bro. Yeah, months-long spree. That's what I'm saying. If he did it for a month, everybody knows that it's a trend. There's going to be stupid people who do the trend, right? But if you try to make the trend last months, you're gonna go to jail for that, bro. Because nobody else is doing it. It's now just only you. The trend is over. You're just doing nonsense now. It's easier to just get the one person who's doing it over and over. Like, imagine it's like this. Imagine you're on a road. There's 10 people speeding, right? You're all going maybe 15 miles over the speed limit. Cop can't get all of you. Now everybody slows down, and you just keep speeding. Now the cop is gonna get you. That's how it goes. That's it. That's it. That's how it's gonna go, bro. Like, it just makes it easier for you to go to jail. Why would you do that? I don't understand it, bro. Well, for money, so I guess I can understand why he did that. But like, you already know what's gonna happen in the end.
Way too comfortable with disrespecting people and not getting punched in the face for it. And that nigga was not lying. Hating has become such a normalized thing, it's legit become its own trend. Motherfuckers be up early in the morning, peak of dawn, straight waiting for some shit to hate on. New album just dropped, first one to call it mid. Someone they know just had a kid, that little nigga ugly as shit.
That's so messed up, bro.
Your boy just posted his 1-year anniversary with his girl, as long
as you're happy,
bro. This shit gets ridiculous. See, the thing with hating is sometimes it's necessary. Like, if there's a nigga out there doing some fucking outlandish shit and they deserve to be bashed as a consequence to their actions, then ultimately game is game. Gotta give credit where it's due. But when it's
where did he go? Is that man even still making content? Game is game guy?
Now you're watching people who have a platform get straight dogged on for weeks on end to a point where they actually have to turn their comments off. Whole time they're being shit on for no reason.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, it just straight fake, bro. All of it is fake. Nobody actually feels that way when they're typing these hateful comments. They don't care.
Who goes by the name of Hubs Life, who has a large following on TikTok, primarily known for his content around working traditional 9-to-5 jobs in an office environment. I remember running into this guy on my For You page, and I was like, damn, I cannot imagine still doing this shit at his age. Lo and behold, neither could he. Now, this nigga was doing this shit for a while, I'm not gonna lie, as I mean, this is what he was known for. Until February 11th, 2025, when he decided to quit his office job and pursue full-time.
Yeah, this guy's actually an idiot. I remember seeing the video on this. Bro, you build your whole brand around working a 9-to-5, and then you quit your 9-to-5. What do you expect the people who's following you to do? They're gonna leave. They're gonna leave because that was your content. But they're gonna watch you spend your time at home now? Like, I don't understand. Like, what's the point of that?
Content creation.
You might as well just lower the amount of hours you work. Film yourself working those hours because they don't need to know how many hours you work. They don't need to know. You could be making 10 times the job is work. The 10 times what the job that you're working is making, and just work there maybe 3 days a week. Record yourself working during those 3 days, and make the extra bread. Why you gotta leave the job for, bro?
And ever since then, it seems like it has been nothing but an absolute disaster. Somehow every single video you click on is just fueled by hate. And I'm not talking about people disagreeing with the pivot he took. No, I'm talking about genuine hatred.
Why are you getting up at 6 a.m. if you don't have a job? A grown man doing this is so cringe. Get a job. Back to the Matrix, boy. Yeah, bro. Time to get a job again, bro.
What's so funny about these situations is the fact that you have hella people hating on him just to hate. Like some people.
Nah, bro, because I don't know if he's gonna talk about this in the video, but he eventually goes to TikTok Live and it starts begging for money because the content he was making, nobody was watching, because he made 9-to-5 content and switched to not having a 9-to-5. So the content people follow him for, they weren't there for it. That's why he's getting hate. He's getting hate because he's on TikTok begging people to donate to him when he quit his 9-to-5. Like, why are you quitting your 9-to-5 and then asking us to give you money? Like, what? What are you talking about?
Let alone really care about what's going on, yet feel the need to drop a hate comment anytime a video comes up anyways. Whether you agree or disagree with him pivoting into creating a different form of content, or rather being self-employed, doesn't change the fact that this guy now has hella people just hating for the fashion. What makes this even funnier is if you take a look at this guy's older videos, you can literally see the amount of people telling this guy that
this shit looks depressing, it's miserable, you need to escape the Matrix, bro.
In which he liked these comments, but once he actually left, everyone turned on him, almost as if they didn't genuinely want to see him escape. Remember Ashton Hall?
Yeah, because they followed him because he was relatable. It's not crazy to say that. Like, yeah, the switch up is crazy, but he basically switched up on them. They didn't switch up on him. He switched up on them. They followed him because he was just like them. Now he's not just like them, so they don't relate to him no more. That's what it is. But yeah, spreading the hate spreading the hate like that, it's just stupid. Like, why do you care? Really, just unfollow the guy. You don't got to get in his comments and saying all this junk. He'll realize eventually what he's done has set him back, but whatever. People care too much about random things, so.
Minutes to jump into a pool. This guy managed to have the entirety of the internet in an uproar and received endless amounts of hate for that damn morning routine. Then people ran into him on the street and realized he was a chill guy, and motherfuckers started talking about some,
oh no, brother is humble now. I can't hate. Bro is actually really humble. The internet is a toxic place. I can't hate no more, for real.
but bro, you don't think you'd be upset if your favorite creator did a complete 180 in content, bro? I mean, I think I'd be upset initially, but eventually I'd get over it.
Damn, yeah, bro. Exactly, like, right? And if the new content they made is something I don't care to watch, I'd either just not watch it or just unsubscribe from it. Like, I don't really, like, I probably unsubscribed from maybe 7 channels max out of my time on YouTube. If I don't watch the content, it doesn't pop up on my feed no more. I'm not so angry to the fact, oh my God, this guy went from making this content to this. I'm not gonna follow him no more. I don't do that. There's no point in doing that. Just don't watch it and it won't show up anymore. That's
crazy. Dog, are you leaving
typing all that in the comments is just stupid.
A comment on that guy's channel still? Of course, bro. But like, ain't he switched content a long time ago? Like months ago? Yeah, bro. Then why are you still commenting on his channel?
Bro, I haven't missed a hate comment since, bro. I'm trying to keep my streak.
Social media has created a warped perception of reality, making it normal to feel as if you're not doing enough. Whether it be you scrolling through your timeline and seeing hella people,
but you're not supposed to, like, a lot of people get influenced by the internet too much, man.
Like cartoonishly large amounts of money. People who seem to be in this,
like, I see this video of this dude having a money spread. I don't even think he has that much money. Maybe he does, but that's probably all his money.
Straight up, most
sure it's more than what I got, but I don't really care what he has.
Perfect relationships.
That's how you got to see the internet, man. These people might have all this money, but you don't know if they're happy or not. You might be happier than he is. The fact that he has to show how much money he has something to prove to everybody else.
Or even people way younger than you who have somehow cracked the.
Okay, yeah, that is crazy, bro. Yeah, these. Bro, it can feel crazy when you're at work and you see somebody like, let's say like Rakai. Bro, that man's making hundreds of Ks a month. Dreaming, bro.
Code. They say comparison is the thief of joy, but with social media,
if you compare yourself to anybody doing better than you, obviously you're gonna feel worse about yourself. Just don't compare yourself, bro. Like, legit, just chill. Everybody that you see on the internet are not living that life, bro. Like, these people who are going on vacations 24/7, bro, and you're just like, where do you get the money for all this junk?
Yeah, it almost seems impossible not to. Social media is interesting because for some reason it endorses performative behavior.
You only put the best moments of your life on the internet. Like, that's how
only ever really see people post their highs, but very rarely.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, legit, nobody's gonna post. Man, I had a really bad day. Well, I mean, some people do that, but the people who you're paying attention to are the ones who post only their highs. So it doesn't matter. If people did that anyway.
Platforms literally give people the ability to portray who they want to be as opposed to who they really be.
Exactly.
In which now hella people are comparing someone else's highlights to their lowlights. Niggas be posting up in front of whips they do not own, flexing money that they do not have, or even appear to be living lavish ass lifestyles. Some may even try to sell you a course.
Bro, the sell you a course people are so crazy. There's plenty of YouTube channels. Bro, if you're trying to start a YouTube channel and you join one of these courses, that's all you, bro. If you want to waste your money, go ahead and waste your money, bro. Go ahead. Like these people will say, I can show you how to make your first $1 million on YouTube. And they don't have not 1 million in the bank. How are you going to show me how to make $1 million and you don't got $1 million? You know what I mean? Like, why are you following these people? If Mr. Beast came out with something, sure, you can follow that. I understand that. But these people will have 5,000 subscribers telling you how to become a YouTuber. Get out my face, bro. I'm not giving you $30 a month to teach me how to become a YouTuber when you got 5K subscribers, bro. And you probably bought at them junks too to even just get to this point.
Time they could be one paycheck away from a financial crisis and you would have had no idea. The worst is when you meet someone in real life then come across their page randomly months later. Like I remember being at my old job talking to this new girl, then fast forward months down the line, one of my boys shows me her Instagram at a reunion dinner. What the fuck? Ignore the fact that she ain't even look like the same person, but her Instagram was full of bougie restaurants, fits, and even vacations.
Exactly, bro. People are posting when they go on vacations. They are posting when they go to the restaurants, but that's not their day-to-day lives. Nobody's going to Salt Bay's restaurant every single day. Nobody's going to the Cheesecake Factory every day. Nobody's going to the beach every day. Nobody's going to the Bahamas every day. Well, let me not say nobody. There's probably somebody who does that, but that's the people who's posting that. That's not their life 24/7. If you believe that's their life 24/7 and you're jealous of them, you need to just delete the app, bro. You need to delete the app at that point.
Mind you, we were broke college students stacking boxes of shoes on top of each other for a measly minimum wage paycheck. But when you came across her Instagram, you would have thought she was the fourth Kardashian. This is one of the core reasons why so many people just straight up stop using Instagram.
I don't got that shit on my phone. I deleted it. I don't need it, bro. I don't need it. That don't turn into just straight reels. Like it made sense when everybody was posting, you know, like you get to see your friends' lives or whatever, or people you knew in high school change or whatever. Sure, whatever. Like it was like an app you check from now and then. But now it's just reels, bro. It just turned into straight TikTok. I don't need that on my phone no more, bro.
Really living for the image. I couldn't tell you the amount of people I know in my day-to-day life that either have notifications off or ghost accounts or don't even have the fucking app to begin with. At the end of the day, it's your life, so be sure to live your truth. But in the current world we live in,
but if you legit have Instagram on your phone and all you're doing all day on Instagram is just comparing your life to the people you're seeing, delete it, bro. That app has no purpose to you anymore, bro.
social media, it just seems like hella people are living a lie. All in all, social media has completely warped society's overall perspective on life. It has people performing absolute crazy activities for views, hating on every
what? No, bro.
Perspective on life. It has people performing
Bro, the things people do for money is insane, bro.
Absolute crazy
I
activities.
wouldn't even risk something like this. Yo, I'd be shaking.
For views, hating on everything and anything without second thought, live a completely fake life, blah blah blah. Maybe our parents were right about these damn phones. I mean, you tell me, do you think social media is making us less social despite
I wouldn't say less social, but I think he's making the world more negative for sure.
that not being its original intention? Or is all of this simply just a result of human nature as we are the ones responsible for how it's used? I gotta cut this shit off again, man. I'm starting to sound crazy again, bruh.
Nah, that's not crazy. I think that's perfectly normal, bro. That's justified 100%. But tell me what you think in the comments below. If you even got to this point, type in the comments. Swish. If you that was so stupid. If you got to the end of the video, you already know what to do. It's right there if you haven't done it already. The Twitch is right here. Follow that. I do record these live. So follow the Twitch and so you can join in here because there's nobody in here right now. I'm legit by myself right now. So yeah.